Hi, how's it going? I'm a recruiter with the Nevada Army National Guard. My name is Staff Sergeant Loftus. Today I'll be giving you a virtual presentation on what the Guard has to offer. A little bit about myself. I've been in the Guard for 12 years, a local to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I graduated from our Clark County School District and from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Go Rebels! I had initially joined to help me with education and a little bit of skills training. I did want to get into law enforcement, and little old me, I felt like I needed everything to back me up, from school to experience, just so they don't tell me no. I tried to go to UNLV my freshman year without the benefits of the Guard, and it was rough for me financially. I was working an hourly job and I didn't have enough time to study, to dedicate to reading, to group projects. It was either school, and if I wasn't at school, I was at work, and if I wasn't at work, I was at school. And that freshman year was really rough for me. I went ahead and joined, and the rest of my college years were a lot. I can't even grasp my words around it. I was able to breathe. And I wasn't worried about hours because I had enough money to get me by, to pay for my bills, and my school was taken care of. So I wasn't stressing on making hours at work to make ends meet. With the Guard, like simply said, I was just able to breathe and I was able to focus, and my grades reflected it tremendously, and I ended up graduating. I ended up staying in the Nevada Army National Guard because I ended up liking it a lot. I am now a mother of 3, and any of the benefits that I didn't finish utilizing, now they're able to use it if they do decide to go off to college. For the rest of this presentation is to introduce you to what is the National Guard and what are the benefits for the state of Nevada. What is the National Guard? The National Guard serves 2 missions. It serves a state mission and it serves a federal mission. On the state side, you're essentially getting orders from the governor. So you're responding anything to natural disasters, to health response, to civil unrest, whatever the state needs, or even if the state decides to send National Guardsmen to help our neighboring states, that is one of our missions. Something that you currently see around town is our National Guard members assisting with the COVID response. We also serve a federal mission. So essentially we're getting orders from the presidents in a sense, and we're responding to overseas missions. Now, what is it that you're gonna see when you enlist within the Nevada Army National Guard? What does that path look like? Once you sign up and you contract in, you will be receiving a ship date. Now, whether that ship date is so many months from now or 30 days, whatever the case may be, within that time frame that you're waiting for your ship date, you're going to be part of the Recruit Sustainment Program. This program is essentially preparing you for basic training while you're waiting to leave. They will inform you on how to properly be a soldier, on how to march in place, on how to march in a group, on how to stand in certain positions. It'll go over customs and courtesies. Do I call this person a drill sergeant? Do I call this person a sergeant? I don't know. It's going to totally introduce you to the military environment so you could be more comfortable when you go off to training. Now, when you do ship out, you are going to complete the first 9 weeks of basic training. They will teach you how to be a soldier, how to talk to a drill sergeant, how to talk to your peers, how to handle a weapon, how to conduct yourself in the field. This is the basics of being a soldier that you will learn within the 9 weeks. After you've completed those 9 weeks, you go off into what is called AIT, Advanced Individual Training. Depending on the job that you pick, depends on how much longer your training will be. They will go ahead and go over the details for that job. that you have essentially signed up for, and you will be receiving active duty pay and benefits in this time frame that you are off at training. To go into more detail about pay, so when you sign up and you're going to the Recruit Sustainment Program, you are drilling for 1 weekend out of the month. Within that 1 weekend of the month, this is a private, you're receiving $231.08. That is going to be your pay increase that is effective January 2021. If you're an E2, you will be receiving $259, and as an E3, it's going to be $272.36. That is 1 weekend out of the month. You will also be reporting 1 weekend out of the month and 2 weeks out of the year once you're complete with your training with the assigned unit you contracted with. Now, for the time that you are at training, you're receiving active duty pay. This is what we call base pay, and with the 3% pay increase that is effective January 2021, as an E1, you're receiving $1,650. As an E2, it's $2,001. And as an E3, it's $2,104. And that is at your base pay. Earlier, I mentioned that the National Guard serves 2 missions. Well, with those 2 missions, you get dual benefits. So with the state of Nevada, you're eligible to receive 100% tuition exemption. This is something that I took advantage of when I was going to school. And what it is 100% of that tuition is taken care of. It's not on your bill. What you will see is lab fees, tech fees, online fees, whatever the case may be for state colleges, so UNLV, CSN, UNR. The state also offers a textbook reimbursement program. So when semester is over and you completed your class and got a C or better, the state will reimburse you for those textbooks. So if you haven't been to school yet, these textbooks get expensive, $100, $150, and then the further you get in your degree and the more advanced classes you have to take, these books get more and more expensive. So as long as you get a C or better in the class and you save the receipts and all the other requirements, the state will reimburse you for what you paid for your books, whether you got them off of Amazon, you got them off of your college bookstore, if you got the ebook or you rented the book, save the receipts and the state will take care of it. The state also has a UNLV simultaneous membership program. This is you're serving as a National Guard member and you're going down the path to be in the UNLV ROTC program. This has an additional benefit to our students there at UNLV. Now, for the federal benefits. The Montgomery GI Bill is something that you are eligible for upon your completion of your training. So this bill is essentially paying you every month you're in school. At the minimum, it's $397 if you're a full-time student. And if you do really good on your ASVAB and you get a 50 or better, you're eligible for that GI Bill kicker. So with the additional money, you're going roughly over $500 a month just for going to school. And if you are a student and you haven't joined the Nevada Army National Guard yet and you took out some student loans, well, one of those benefits is the student loan repayment program. It covers up to $50,000 and it's there to help you out. Now, what type of jobs are you looking into getting into when you join the Nevada Army National Guard? It ranges anywhere from the medical field to public affairs to human resources to Cav Scouts to military police, so on and so forth. The IT world is a big one. You name it, we probably got it. Some additional benefits I didn't go over yet and I want to elaborate on is health insurance. We all need health insurance, and when I had started off part-time at an hourly wage job, and then I was able to get full-time, and I got more pay, more hours, and I was eligible for their health benefits. What I didn't realize is how much money it costs to pay for those benefits, and it took a big chunk out, and so I was kind of caught off guard. Military, you are eligible for TRICARE Reserve Select if you're a National Guard member and you're on a M-Date status, so you're serving that 1 weekend of the month and 2 weeks out of the year. It's like $50 and you get a full-time medical benefit, which is amazing. And they also have dental and vision if you need that added on as well. There is life insurance that is offered. There's a federal retirement plan. There is Space Aid Travel and the VA Home Loan. The VA Home Loan is another one I took advantage of, and I was able to put $1 down for my home, versus if I didn't have that benefit, I would have had to at least put like 5-10% down to even get a home. Some of the requirements to join: the age requirement is anywhere from 17 to 34 years old, and you must have a high school diploma. But for my high school students of juniors and seniors, as long as you are on track to graduate, you can still enlist. You must be a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident, and you must have a clean criminal background and very minimal medical issues. There are a couple of programs that I would like to mention. SO2 option. You're essentially 17 years old or 18 years old, and you're a junior, and you decide to enlist. You go off the summer from your junior to your senior year. So that 9 weeks of basic training, you're knocking it out, and you're still getting paid that 1 weekend of the month while you're in school, and you're getting paid full-time and getting full-time benefits during the summer when you complete the 9 weeks of basic training. You come back and you complete your senior year successfully, reporting 1 weekend of the month, and you leave off to finish the remainder of your training to complete your senior year. That is something that I wish I took advantage of, and that is also an option for my juniors. Another program we have is the College First program. So for my seniors going into their college freshman year, or even some of my college students, the moment that you enlist and you complete your training with the College First program, you are able to focus on your school. You will not be required to be activated for the first 2 years of your term. So that's something that kind of is relieving for my students. Go ahead and follow me on IG, or send me a text message, an email, however you like to communicate, or if you even simply want to leave a comment down below, I'll go ahead and answer that. So thanks for your attention.